Thank you Npage85 for not making an apology video, even though you were caught red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar. If you had, you wouldn't be the Nick we all know and mock.
And the reason why it's satire is because it was made to make fun of your video, and they're essentially the same. That's satire. Now, you could point out that your video's questions were based on a blog, and my questions were based on a witness, but essentially they're still the same.
Essentially the same? The blog is your own personal blog. Your eyewitness has been exposed as a fraud and have stated that everything she told you were lies and fabrications. Nick. He bases all of this on a blog that is owned by some other guy named Nick. That's all he has. Does he realize that there are tons of people with the name Nick? Bartholomew. Anyone can search Google for Npage85 and see your DeviantArt page, which has a photo of you, poems by you, and a link to your telekinesis blog, which also has the same poems as your DeviantArt page. Are you saying someone planted all of that years ago just to make you look like a liar now? It seems highly unlikely. Nick, that comment. I was pointing out how dubious his source was. That's all. I was making it sound like his criticism of my video. I wasn't in any way attempting to deny that it is my blog. Now that I have clarified, you perhaps will have nothing else to say. I doubt it. After all you're attempting to do is troll my video.
You call me a dick because I make a video that is essentially the same as a video you made to me.
Oh no. I called you a dick because Crowland Hen sent you a PM saying that her sister dumped me because of cheating, and that she sent you this in PM instead of a comment because she didn't want it made public. That info never appears in your video, neither anything about me working at IKEA. Before I see your video, I get a PM from user CS at large, harassing me about cheating on my girlfriend and IKEA, and that is why she dumped me. That means you gave CS at large private information from Crowland Hen that she didn't want anyone else to know, even though all the information Crowland Hen sent you was false. You didn't know that at the time. That is dick behavior from your part, which makes you a dick. You trying to claim that me calling you a dick was unsubstantiated makes you an idiot.
So I'm blocking you, Dr. Simon, because not only do you admit to being the worst troll I've ever had,
blocking me and then continue to post comments in my channel could also be described as dick behavior.
You act like a douche.
Pot, kettle, black.
I had a debate with you like months ago. I mean, you never responded to it. Instead of responding to the last video in the debate, you started slandering me.
I didn't slander you. Anyone could and still can read your personal blog. I said I would continue to debate after you answered my questions. You never did and still haven't. Not that it matters anymore. I wanted to know if the guy I was debating about Genesis thought that he could move objects with his mind. There is really no point in debating a crazy person.
I mean, I already have videos where I explain how I've had a shared lucid dream, how I've, had my friend get pulled out of a car by some sort of evil entity. I mean, I have already explained to everybody that I've had paranormal, things happen to me, so a little bit of more paranormal activity really doesn't, it really doesn't discredit me at all.
Do you really think that if I at the time had known you think of yourself as Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo gang, that my Ginger Man video would have focused on telekinesis?
As one little side note here, I find your story to be entirely unbelievable, especially the psychiatric help part. I mean, you call me gullible, but I'm sorry, it's hard to believe that part.
Thank you for proving my point that you will believe anything except those things that are based upon reality. Since me and Crowland Hen have such an extensive history of her stalking me at work and other things I won't go into detail about, I thought it would be pretty obvious what happened yesterday. Unlike you, I'm not a complete idiot. I didn't just grab Crowland Hen on campus and confronted her. I did it at the department head office with the department head, my mentor, a representative of the university, a representative from the student union to protect Crowland Hen, and an independent witness present. Nobody in that room wanted to destroy Crowland Hen's life. So we decided with Crowland Hen that she could graduate next year if she volunteered to allow us to provide professional psychiatric help. In that way, she has a chance to still become a productive member of society. And in case she in the future would continue to harass me, we have made sure that my ass, as well as the university's ass, is now covered. These things can, after all, ruin reputations and careers if you're not careful. I made a video about your paranormal experiences last week after watching your Why I Am a Theist video. I never finished it. I wasn't thinking of uploading it. It isn't particularly good, but if someone is interested, I will post that one on the Crowland Hand channel, as not to force any of my subscribers to see another Npage85 video. And as a parting gift to you, Npage85, I am going to give you what you most desire. Some real dirt about me from a source you will believe. Feel free to make a video about that. So long, and thanks for all the crazy. Goodbye, Npage85, and may you one day find sanity.
This says Crowland Hen. Please, Nick, help me. I have been kidnapped by Dr. Simon. Everything I told you about him is true. He forced me to say it wasn't. I have more dirt about him. He is not only not a doctor, he isn't even a human. He is sent from the Andromeda Galaxy by the evil warlords to prepare an invasion. Please, Nick, spread this information and help save our planet. Oh, and praise Jabus.